All right, well, tale of two halves. First half, we looked like the team and played pretty well, played hard. In the second half, we got hit in the mouth and we didn't respond. We didn't have a running game, didn't have a passing game. Things didn't go our way. They played much better than we did starting in the fourth quarter. We were still in it, but we got knocked on the turf, and some of our young guys didn't get back up. We just weren't very physical in the fourth quarter. I thought that we played pretty hard most of the time. There were some good things, but you can't play like that on the offensive line like we did tonight and beat too many people. Young kid, quarterback, ran for his life. They got great penetration from the outside, and then got a good push up front and got in his face. And even the plays they did make, he had to make them under duress. Running game was decent. But we didn't do a whole lot the last quarter and a half. We should have been fresher. They've played some tough games. They didn't have an open date. We had an open date last week, and our kicking game left us, our defense left us, and our offense left us in the fourth quarter.
Like you said, the defense dominated in the second half. Was it a change in scheme, or were they just overwhelming the line?
Their defense?
Yeah.
Well, they just whipped us. Just absolutely hit us in the mouth, whipped us. It was an old-fashioned, here we come, and we didn't take on the challenge. Bottom line, they just got to us, and we made one pretty decent drive, but other than that, they forced us to have to throw the ball after they got the lead, and it was just it got even worse. So we'll challenge some of our offensive linemen. Our tackles got beat, our guards got beat. We'll look at what we're doing, but I knew coming in it was going to be a physical game. They play physical football, but I bet we didn't have 100 yards offense the second half. I didn't even look, but we didn't make many. 135. It's just one of those things. We got way too many penalties. We got on the call in the end zone. I've got to see that one where it was 3rd and goal, and they called us for pass interference. The ball hit 5 yards out of bounds. But, it is what it is. You got to make your own plays, and we didn't make any the second half. We made some the first half, but not any the second half.
Your defense, I don't think their quarterback was sacked at all.
No, I don't think it got touched.
Is that a reflection of what?
We didn't blitz a whole lot, but, sooner or later, if you throw the ball 32 times, you should at least get in his face. But they did a good job protecting, much better than we did. Bottom line is their offensive line played, and ours didn't. And you make excuses, but there ain't no excuses for this game. We got whipped up front on both sides pretty much.
What was the breakdown on the touchdown? The guy was wide open there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they run a switch route, and they just one guy. We had 2 on one and none on the other. We can't get people to do that to us. But for some reason, we just had physical and mental lapses starting in that fourth quarter, and we're still in the ball game to that point. Yeah, and we were trying to hang on, just trying to get the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game and have a chance to win. But you could kind of just see them taking the ball game over, and they took it to us on both sides.
How did guys hold up physically? The altitude gets a lot of play out here, but
yeah, that didn't bother. That didn't bother. It's
the atmosphere. You mentioned a big crowd. You were kind of concerned about that too.
Well, I thought we handled it good. I don't think we had any procedure penalties. It shouldn't hurt the defense. They shouldn't be listening to anything anyway. But our offense did a pretty good job. But we handled the crowd noise pretty good. I thought the change we made with the guard, making the snap count, tapping the center to him when to snap it. I thought that was that helped us. But we needed another couple of offensive linemen out there tonight to protect, because it looked like it was 7 or 8 rushing the passer. And it was really just 3 or 4. They got a couple of sacks in the first half and rushing 3, and that should never happen.
What was the deciding factor in the decision to start Hayden?
Well, he just had more practice time, and he practiced for 2 weeks, and he didn't do anything really that in practice or in the last game. He played pretty well, so it'll be a competition every week.
How did you think he did, given especially the pressure?
Yeah, I thought he did good. Pretty good for he made some good runs, and he gave us the Did he score the touchdown? Got close to scoring the touchdown on the scramble down there in a 19-yard run. And he's probably better for this game because of being able to run the ball. He's got a little bit more speed and quickness.